I did have a recent realization myself.
What?
Kind of pivoting. I used to fucking really like the romance genre.
What happened?
You got married.
I think so, man. I think
he's tied up.
Okay.
He can't.
People,
all the options are closed off.
People probably know this
Holy
already,
shit.
but it's like my taste in romance, anime, and manga is the most skewed out of any genre.
Yeah, I mean, you like emo, so.
Yeah, including isekai.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird because I just don't think high school romance, anime or manga just do it for me anymore. Even if it's like a really, really well written romance.
I feel like half of these romance shows are from people who've never had a romance. It feels like that when I watch it. It feels like they've never had like they're like, this is how humans romance. I think.
Right.
Am I crazy? Like,
No.
It feels that way.
I definitely agree.
I'm not. Obviously, they might. I'm sure.
I mean, especially the romance manga that are also harem manga at the same time are clearly like from people who are just like who clearly wanted like they had a vision for what they wanted their romance life to be.
I can't watch harem anime anymore.
Yeah.
To me, it feels like I'm just watching a dude's OC fantasy. And like, it doesn't feel like an actual story someone's trying to set. Like,
Yeah.
it feels
obviously,
more of like a self-indulgent thing.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, like the target demographic for the majority of harem anime are like, ages 13 to 15.
Now, if I'm watching a hentai, it's a different case.
Well, of course.
Different purpose I'm trying to get out of it. But story-wise, sorry.
Are you the type of like romance
I made it about
anime?
me.
Like
Bad
what
intro.
would you consider as like the peak of romance anime in your opinion? Because obviously everyone's answers to that are always different.
Define peak. What do I think is?
Well, what do you think was
best?
like the best? Like, or
I think it's actually come out quite recently. If I talk from like a critic standpoint, which I do think is the best romance anime, especially high school romance anime, to come out in a very, very long time, if not ever, it's Kaguya. Kaguya season 3 has been like, in terms of just an anime adaptation and just how interesting and how like the route they go down to portray this romance, I think is fucking incredible. And the payoff that has happened at the end of season 3 was kind of like worth all of the investment you put into or like the previous romance leading up to that. I think a lot of thought has been put into the characters to make them not just like, because the thing about romance anime, a lot of the times you see a lot of like one-dimensional tropes.
I hate that so much.
Yeah. And one thing like surprised me about Kaguya is the fact that I forgot the author's name. Fuck. It's on the tip of my tongue.
oh fuck,
Satoshi Kon.
Written by Satoshi. It's Aka something.
Aka.
Right?
It's Aka something.
What the fuck was his name?
Fuck.
Yeah, the author of Kaguya-sama.
Yeah, the author of Kaguya-sama. He's done a fucking incredible job at characterizing all of the different characters and actually giving them more depth than they initially feel and having them develop during the course of the show.
Yeah.
And I think Kaguya-sama on paper and as a critic is one of the best romance anime and manga that has been made. I'd take Domestic Girlfriend over that any day of the week. And
well, I would hope so.
And that is, I just realized that because I realized the most fun I've had with any romance manga in the past like 2 years since Domestic Girlfriend has ended, it's probably Rent-A-Girlfriend.
Oh my fucking.
But I think romance.
Aka is his
I think romance is one of those genres that is almost more subjective than comedy at times.
Yeah.
It's
for sure.
How every person views romance is so entirely different. And I mean, it's everyone experiences it in a completely different way.
Yeah.
So I think when you're watching these shows, a lot of them are just trying to they're throwing out their version of romance and whichever one appeals to you the most in terms of an enjoyment sense.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense that Domestic Girlfriend would be fun or Rent-A-Girlfriend because it's fucking stupid.
I mean, I think a big thing is that, hey, I am in a happy relationship.
Yeah, like you
right?
don't want to see another happy relationship.
Yeah, because I think
I want to see a fucking car crash.
Because I'll be honest, I think because I used to fucking love romance anime and manga so much. I think a big part of that was just the fact that I didn't have any in my life, And this year I fucking finished my romance arc of my own life.
It's done.
And
gets no more romance.
And I'm like,
It's all
what?
tax purposes now.
And I'm like, what's left? Okay, seeing a happy couple get together, fuck, get that shit out of my face, man. That's boring shit.
Well, so
give me
yeah,
like the spice.
So maybe you would relate to a story that's more about when you're married and the difficulties of that, right? Like maybe that'd be more interesting.
I don't, maybe, but I think it's just something that's I don't know. To me, like, I don't want something like Domestic Girlfriend or Rent-A-Girlfriend to happen in my life, obviously.
Fuck
no.
Holy
at all.
shit.
Well, we would have had to have an intervention if that's the case.
exactly. But reading a story about something like this stuff happening, that elicits a stronger emotional response from me than just seeing a happy couple get together.
It's just like true crime for you, right? Like, it's just a different spin on true crime for you. White girls have true crime, and Gant has Domestic Girlfriend. It's a different shade of true crime.
I'm
right? It is
because it's definitely like fucking Rent-A-Girlfriend. I'm never going to say that it is a good manga. Okay, I'm never going to say that it is a good romance, but holy fuck, I cannot stop reading it.
It's entertainment.
This is like it's not peak writing, but to me this is peak entertainment because I read every chapter. I hate every moment of it, and I'm like, when's the next one?
Every moment.
Yeah, I hate every moment of it because I'm like, all the characters make me fucking angry.
Yeah, it's the reality TV of romance.
It makes me pissed off. I need to see the next chapter right now. Yeah. And I remember catching up to Rent-A-Girlfriend, and I'm like, I need more.
That takes skill, though. I think as an author to write something that makes you hate it, but also engaged.
Yeah.
Obviously, because there's a very fine line between hating it and then just wanting to drop it.
Yeah.
Be like, fuck it. No, I'm gonna watch it.
No. I think that is a very fine line because there's sometimes you see a bad show and it's just like, this is just bad. I'm just gonna stop reading. And sometimes you see like a bad show where you see the characters, they make you angry or like, fuck, why is this person being like this or something? But there's something about it that just keeps you reading, even if it's like a hate read.
But I feel like you say like a bad show or whatever, but like I feel the moment you're able to elicit any kind of emotion, whether that may be a positive or a negative emotion towards a character, I think that's immediately a good show because it's like they managed to create a character that makes you fucking feel an emotion, right? Like the ones like almost all of the series that I have like dropped manga anime in the past are the ones that just don't elicit any kind of fucking emotion. Like there is no stimuli there where I'm like, these are all they're all fucking boring. Like it's not even the matter of like, I hate this character or I like this character. Like I'm more inclined to sit around to watch a show of a bunch of characters I fucking hate than a bunch of characters I feel nothing towards.
I want to disagree with you, but I did watch School Days. I don't know, so I guess
that's what I'm saying. But and that's why I feel School Days gets a lot more hate than it deserves in that sense, because it's like, okay, you hated all these characters, but that's a better emotional response than feeling nothing towards that character.
I just helped Joey with his defense. God fucking damn it!
Again, I proved my point once again, but y'all don't listen.
No, because like I said,
I still want to admit it's good though. I won't do that.
Like, because I did catch up to Rent-A-Girlfriend, and I was like, I need something else. And the series I stumbled upon to like fill the Rent-A-Girlfriend hate hole, or the spice hole, I should more call it, was Quintessential Quintuplets. And I remember reading it, and I was just like, I mean, it's all right.
That is definitely the emotion I had as well.
Yeah, I was like, it's all right. People like it's all right. But
okay, question. Is it not confusing reading it? Do they not all look the same?
No.
Sometimes, but like
but sometimes that's like the butt of the joke, right? Is that like, I thought she was someone else.
Yeah. My problem is that it's not that they didn't look the same. My problem was I just couldn't remember all of the character names. Sometimes if her name was
that's a benefit of knowing Japanese, because all the girls' names in Quintessential Quintuplets have numbers in their names.
Oh yeah.
So it's like Ichika, Nino, Miku, Yotsuba, Itsuki.
That's so fucked.
I completely didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Okay, that
easy way to remember the characters.
Holy shit, that's a life hack right there. That would have made it so much easier.
Yeah. Ichika's the oldest, Itsuki's the youngest.
Yeah, because I'm just like, if her name isn't Nino, I'm like, who? Who?
That's just you tunnel visioning to the fucking
That
tsundere.
might be my tunnel visioning.
Yeah, that's you tunnel visioning to the tsundere. Being like, everyone else is irrelevant. Give me the tsundere girl.
I understand Gone now.
No, but I get it with Quintessential Quintuplets. Like, I enjoyed reading it, but like, I wouldn't say it's like the GOAT. Like, I wouldn't say that or anything. Like,
I fucking love that show.
They do, and I feel it's because like it had just the right amount for a lot of people. It had like a good amount of wholesomeness, like cute, like standard, cut and dry romance. tropes, but it also, in the second half especially, it had a bunch of spice thrown into it.
I mean, that's kind of why I read it, because that's what some people told me, and I'm just like,
Wait, what spice are we talking about?
But like when you,
it's kind of like your basic kind of like love. Like, I guess it's like a love pentagram. Pentagon.
Yes,
pentagram.
Of course, the basic love pentagon. I often find myself in the love pentagon.
No, okay, but I think in the case with you, for example, Gar, like you read like rent a girlfriend, domestic girlfriend, right? And then you went to Quintus. That's like eating a ghost pepper and then being like, all right, let me try this jalapeno.
No,
it's like, it's not. You're kind of downgrading at that point. I feel.
Yeah. It's like people who have like Nando's medium and goes, oh, this is I can't handle this. This is too spicy. I'm like, this is spicy for you? What? This is vanilla.
So in like Rent a Girlfriend, he gets like NTR'd, right?
Yeah.
That sounds way more compelling than anything I've ever heard from any romance. I'm like, I want to watch that. I want to see how this man gets cucked.
Yeah, it's
I mean, I saw it out of context and it was fucking.
Yeah,
glorious.
I saw the image. It looked funny.
God, renting.
That made me want to read it more than anything else I'd heard about.
But that's what I mean, right? It's like, even if it's a negative emotion you feel towards, or a ridiculous emotion,
took a really fucking giant risk.
Yeah, that's a huge risk, and that draws a lot of people in, being like, I hate this, I need more.
Yeah, it's just.
And I would argue that's a good show.
Yeah, because I mean, I understand why, you know, a lot of people like shows that are more like traditional romance and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know when the last time I watched one and truly enjoyed one, aside from like Kaguya. But
also like nothing ever happens most of the time in romance shows.
That's true.
Which is and then when it does happen, it's always fucked up and weird. It's always like, actually, I'm gonna marry a kid, and it's like, whoa, what? Like, hold on, you know what I mean?
Like, drop.
Literally, it's literally like, we'll have a proper love moment. Actually, I'm gonna marry a 5-year-old. That's gonna be what I'm doing. And you're like,
you do you, bro.
Yeah.
What? No, no, not you do you, bro. You go to prison, bro. It's like, it's yeah. I don't know, man. Nothing ever happens, and when it does, it's shit.
Yeah, because
at least with him getting cucked, that sounds funny.
Yeah, because the thing, it's
I don't know why that sounds hilarious.
It is fucking hilarious.
Just following this main character for like how many chapters?
I had this realization actually the other day. I realized, because do you remember Nisekoi?
Yeah.
Do you remember how it went on for like, felt like it went on for fucking ever?
Oh, it was the Avatar 2 of romance.
Yeah, it was like the Avatar 2 of romance.
Yeah.
And it went on like. Did you remember Nisekoi?
Yeah, I remember everyone being annoyed that nothing happened.
Yeah, that nothing happened. Yeah, and I realized that Nisekoi was like 204 chapters, right? And I had this realization that
it was long, yeah.
It was fucking long. I had this realization that I had read 294 chapters of Rent a Girlfriend, and it's not even close to being over. And I'm like, what
is this, the One Piece of romance anime? Like,
I didn't realize it went on for that long. Because when I think of long romance anime with a zero progression, I think Nisekoi.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, that was the long show. And I realized that Rent a Girlfriend is
like 100 chapters above that.
Has already eclipsed that by 100 chapters and is still nowhere near coming to a close.
When a lot of stuff happens, you kind of don't notice the length, right? Like if it's dense and stuff's always going on, you kind of forgive it.
Yeah. And I feel like that is a lot of that is a big problem with a lot of romance anime.
Nothing happens.
Horimiya
is
just name any anime
that is the textbook example of shit. So much shit. Like at the beginning,
any romance anime.
It's like, all right, cool. I see this dynamic. It's kind of cute, kind of wholesome. All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And then you get to like volume 8 and you're just like, I can't believe you guys are still doing the same shit. And like another one, like fucking
you said you caught up to Dress Up Darling, didn't you?
Yes, I was about to say it. Like I just read volume 10 of My Dress Up Darling.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is Horimiya all over again, bro. Like, it's nothing as... I'm like, this man has to be gay. Like, at this point, don't even bother, man. Like,
I don't think that's the only option.
I'm like, if he hasn't advanced on you at this point, I just give up, Mari. Like, it ain't worth it, bro.
Yeah, it's just...
I'm getting scared, like, because, like, the first, like, 4 or 5, you know, and the first, like, season of the anime, right, were so fucking cute and wholesome. And it's like, you were, like, rooting for Mari to be like, yeah, fucking go for it, bro.
Yeah.
But, like, my God, from around, like, volume 8, I'm just like, oh, no, it's starting to feel like Horimiya.
Yeah, there's always this... let's say middle point in every romance anime where it's just like, okay, they hook you with the dynamic.
Yeah.
They have like a little bit of character development and between their relationship and stuff. And then there's just like a middle bit of just like nothing.
Yeah.
And then you just wait until like something big happens.
Yep.
And it's just that middle bit that kills me every fucking time.